My 27 female husband, 38 male of 3 years, found me cheating a year ago, and I think he is cheating on me now.
Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started.
My 27 female husband, 38 male of 3 years, found me cheating a year ago, and I think he is cheating on me now. Before I begin anything, I want to say that my husband has treated me fine after he found out I cheated on him. I know what I did was wrong, and he could have left me, but he decided to work through it. I cheated on my husband when I went on a bachelorette party out in Miami. I had a few too many drinks, lost track of my girlfriends, and ended up sleeping with someone who looked really similar to my husband. When I woke up the next day, I was devastated. The man I slept with was not actually my husband, but some stranger that had a striking resemblance. I left, returned to the hotel our group was staying at, and didn't tell anyone except for one of my friends, so I thought. When I got back home, I smiled and tried to push what happened out of my mind. A few weeks later, my husband called me at work and asked to see me at lunch. He was angry. I could tell because his face was calm but had a red color at his ears and his jaw was clenched. I revealed that he had come to find out I had cheated on him during the party and to explain myself. I broke down in tears. I told him about having too many drinks, thinking the man I was dancing with and slept with was him, and how it was all my fault. My husband left and didn't come home for a week. I was mortified. I thought he had left, or worse, gone to find the man I slept with. He came back to the house and explained to me that there would be no more slip ups, and that I should probably stop drinking if I didn't know how to control myself. From that day, I haven't touched a drop of alcohol and have been sober for almost 2 years. But something in my husband changed. He was already extremely attractive to me, and even though he was nearing 40 and has a high stress job, he looked like he was in his mid 20s. I think he must have thought I cheated on him because I thought he wasn't fit or attractive, and he started going to the gym twice as much as he regularly did. He cleaned up his diet, started going meditation. It was really enticing. On top of that, however, his previous interest in me began to dwindle. He started focusing more on his work. He wanted to make partner at his firm was what he told me. In order to do that, he had to take a lot of social meeting as well. It's who you know, darling, is what he would say. Besides these, he started going out more with friends too, and some of these were women. I met some of them one time at a party, and a lot of the women were as attractive as I think I am. It turns out a lot of them are models and his firm represented. Some of them for larger corporate deals or something along those lines. I didn't think much of it, but I took note of my husband during that party and noticed that all the women there loved talking to him, and they would shamelessly flirt with him in front of me. He wasn't really reciprocating much, but I noticed a few winks and smiles. He was clearly enjoying himself. That was my wake up call. I started thinking about our relationship, what I was doing wrong, if he was so bold to flirt like that in front of me. Then God knows that is happening behind closed doors. I started to have sex with him more often, bring him lunch as a surprise at work, and he started to take more note of me. He used to take me on dates all the time before I cheated on him, but once I put in much more effort after that party, he took me on some more surprise dates. However, I am still concerned. He is still going to these social gatherings, still talking with all those pretty women, and still trying to make himself more attractive. He even hired a former bodybuilder to help keep his physique in top of shape. I told him that I am happy with how he looks and I haven't thought He looked any sexier and he said, "Thanks, babe, but I gotta keep looking good to keep the charm." The charm, I think my husband is cheating on me. That is probably what all these social calls are for. That is why he feels the need to look more sexy, more fit. I tried bringing up why he had to see all those women on a regular basis and keep a close friendship with them. And he told me not to worry, it's not a bachelor party. I am not sure what to do. I don't know if he is cheating on me or how to get him more interested in me. I feel like I have played all my cards at a table and he still has a whole hand hidden up his sleeve.